Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. Had a little bit of a sad episode last time. We learned where the ghost matter comes from. It came from the interloper. It came from the ruptured core of the interloper as it got close to the sun. I found the two missing members of the Nomai shuttle crew near a large ruptured stone that looked like it exploded from the inside. The Nomai traced the strange energy readings to a spherical stone casing filled with some form of exotic matter. They determined the exotic matter was both lethal and under extreme pressure. If the stone were to rupture, the exotic matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the solar system almost instantaneously. One of the Nomai stayed behind to examine the alien matter while the other rushed back to the surface to warn the rest of the Nomai. And that warning never came to be. Unfortunately. Also, there's still more to find at the Sunless City. So, our big story threads right now. Let's review. We got to get to the quantum moon. We got these quantum signals just kind of hanging out. We have the Dark Bramble saga, which is a thing that we're going to have to deal with at some point. And then we have the Ash Twin Project, which, as the game seems to be showing on this diagram, seems to be the center of it all. And then we have this radio tower signal, which is something that we found last time. I'm not really sure what it is. We may have to go check that out. But first things first. We need to go back to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I want to leave my scout there so that I know when it gets yeeted to the edge of the solar system. That way I can maximize my time actually exploring it, because we really didn't get much of a chance to explore it last time. Where's Dark Bramble? Not Dark Bramble. Where's Brittle Hollow? There we go. I also still want to check out Hollow's Lantern. I don't know when the best time to do that would be, though. Maybe we, rest to the very end of the cycle, and then we go check it out. Maybe that's a solution that we could do. I don't know. So, we may not have to go the whole way down. I believe the temple does have, a vertical aspects to it. And I believe it has a roof. We just have to remember where the roof is. It's in that hollow with the rock. Ooh. Yeah, it's right here. So here, we can go down below. I mean, in theory, we could just kind of hang out and wait here. That seems like a waste of time, though. And this may also be why there's even the option to launch a scout here. That would make sense, right? Because usually the game gives you that option when there's something there you have to see or something there you have to do. The game's not dumb. The game's trying to guide you in the right direction, seemingly. So while we do that, what we can do now is let's go check out the deep space radio. See what that's about. That's really far out there, though. Whatever, let's go. Let's go on an adventure, shall we? We just gotta keep an eye on our scout. And then when it gets yeeted across the galaxy, we'll know when it's time to go. Let's go see what this is about. So I think, unless I'm mistaken, this is our, like, our map telescope. In lore, this is the telescope, or the satellite that's giving us our map picture. So I don't really know what that does for me. Hello. Sup? Let me put that away. And let's go check this out. Deep space satellite. Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. Seahorn Fells, I do work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here, among the distant stars and soft, velvety darkness. But it's awfully nice for naps, too. Oh, right, the lens. All right, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Huh. Everything looks A-okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparking or violent explosions. Guess that rules out an equipment malfunction after all. Hear that, pal? You're in great shape. Keep up the good work out here. Okay. So where does that lead us? I wonder if this is the DLC content. So far, it seems rather disconnected from the rest of it. I don't know. Or maybe that's it. Huh. Alright, well. Maybe we need to check out the satellite? I mean, we can. I'm not really doing anything else at the moment. Yeah, it's a satellite. It has a light on it. It has the apogee. I'm just saying big words at this point. The angle of trajectory. No, I didn't want to click that again. Caution. All right, well, I'm stumped. I guess we finished our job, huh? Kind of just hanging out at this point, waiting for, Ooh. The surface integrity of our scout changed to 55%. 30%. Let's go to that white hole. Where is it? It's out here. Gotta do something to stop myself from drifting. I'm basically just orbiting the thing right now. It's fine. Here, let's just stop moving. There we go. And then we can move closer. We'll just kind of hang out and enjoy the view for a bit, yeah? %15 surface integrity. You know, it really makes you wonder sometimes. If some kind of cosmic entity decided to blow up our sun, there's not anything we could do about it. Now, there's things like in asteroid impact. I think as long as we had enough forewarning that it was going to happen, we could probably survive that. A gamma ray burst is another thing that often people bring up as a potential extinction level event, but there's not really anything around us close enough that could really cause that kind of disaster. But space is scary. There's a lot of ways to be killed in space. There's a lot of ways to die in space. Many of which we have experienced ourselves during this playthrough. Suffocation, crushing, supernovas, strange alien matter that we're unfamiliar with. All sorts. Man, when I saw the surface integrity drop to 15%, I was really expecting that this whole chunk would just fall down pretty soon. Or 30%. I guess it went down to 30% first. Oh well, I'm sure it'll happen soon. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I don't have answers for yet. And there's a bunch of stuff, like anything to do with Dark Bramble, that I'm just gonna have to kind of go on an experience. I've been kind of avoiding it, and it's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be a pain regardless of what I do. There's still more to do on Ember Twin. There's still more to do on Ash Twin. I think those are the planets that are the biggest things right now. Well, I mean, I think Dark Bramble is probably the planet with the biggest thing. But also, we have to start looking for these. Oh! Pick up all traveler instruments at the same time. Huh. Nice. We're at 4% surface integrity. Anyway, as I was saying, we have lots of unknown frequencies on the quantum level to do. We have to check out these distress beacons too. Do we have a new deep space radio signal? 2%. There's the radio tower. I don't know. Whatever. This thing's about to come out. We gotta be ready for it. This thing's about to come out. We gotta be ready for it. The temple's about to yeet through the white hole. And we gotta be ready for it. Of course, they could sit at 2% integrity for a while. It's really kind of obnoxious that we have to wait so long. There's gotta be a better way to do this, right? Who knows? Who really knows? It also really does look like the interloper is going to fall into the sun. Okay, it's falling. It's about to get yeeted. And it should come through with the scout. Yes, okay. Hello, Temple. Nice to see you. Now it feels like we have a lot of extra time. This time. Let's check this out, shall we? So there's scrying pools here, but I don't actually see any of the stones. Wait, isn't there one inside of the thing? Well, let's check this out first, because this seems like the most... Ow, my head. The most obvious thing to go for. Yes, I am already holding a scrawl. How do I put it down? How do I put it down, game? Can I put it down somewhere, though? Ooh, I could take it over here. Okay. My other thought was maybe take it into the researchy thing. All right, what's this? If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're already prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them here to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between the two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their sky. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. Apparently the ship had a hull breach. Okay. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. That still doesn't tell me anything. So, I guess after this run, we're going to review. Let's put a scout here. And, we'll review and go from there. Where is... There it is. Okay, so I think our ship got wrecked. I think our ship got wrecked. Not that it really matters. I think we're about to get wrecked too. But that's kind of the nature of things, yeah? Give me this. Because there's a scrying pool here too, I believe. But what there's not is one of those ones that lets you like read what's on the tablet. I don't know if this is one that we've read before or not. We'll see. Time will tell. Critical fuel levels, yeah. We're gonna have to burn oxygen for this. It's okay. We're gonna have to go for it. It's fine. Let's see, one of these. No, stop it. Put it. Okay, so there's no information on this? Huh. Interesting. Okay. We could use the scrying pool. Check out what the explosion looks like on Ember Twin. Wonder what happens if we're like in a scrying pool when the explosion happens, because like the planet is gonna get destroyed, right? You're gonna like be able to see in the middle of the explosion. I don't know, let's find out. It's just gonna bring us back. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about 3 minutes of oxygen. That's okay. Until next time, folks. Happy gaming.